aside, but there is always that one person who is trying to draw you in. And the moment you don't side with them, they rat you out. How many have been in that situation? My God. So their obedience was not publicly announced. So what does this mean for us? It means that our act of obedience may be small, but the impact it will have on the lives of others will be great. You may not be noticed in a crowd of people, but there are always some individuals who are looking at you, and some of these individuals are not Jesus. Amen. God isn't looking for those who want things. He's seeking the hearts of his people in search of those who are committed to obeying him in the little things. What is also interesting is that these high and mighty wise men that rat the three Hebrew boys out never wanted them in the high official spaces. What am I saying to you today, church? Is that sometimes as God delivers you and he brings you up and higher, you may have some people who you used to kick it with and then be like, why are you acting different all of a sudden? They may look at you and be like, since when you started talking about Jesus, we like to pop and we like to smoke and we like to throw shots. But the impact is that these people never wanted them there. You see, the status that God will bring you to in your life, there's going to be some people who don't want to see you there. Not everyone who is smiling at you is happy that you are in the situation you are in. Are y'all getting this today? Amen. Amen. So the answer that we find here about why didn't they defend themselves? Why were they so quick to shut their mouths when they could have said some specific words to King Nebuchadnezzar about worshiping this gold statue? Why is it that the spirit in you just begins to shut you up when that one person gets on your last nerves? Let me tell you, here in Exodus 14:14, where the Israelites hear from God through Moses these words, the Lord will fight for you. Watch this. You only need to be still. Y'all don't know when to shout. Y'all don't know when to shout. You only need to be still. In the midst of your calamity, you only need to watch God move. In the midst of your adversity, you only need to give it to God when it seems like you can't give it to anybody else. I've come to encourage you. People can't fix you. People can't cure the pain that is in you. I've tried it. I've tried fixing one person after another and wondering, why is it that I can't keep their hearts from breaking? Why is it that the tears keep falling and I can't be there to dry them? It is because God is the mender of hearts, not me. When I try to do it, it's like saying, I'm God. Isn't that crazy? When I try to fix them, it's like saying, I created them. But God is saying here, be still. I will fight for you. Another approach that I could see from these three Hebrew boys that I could go after is realizing that their fear of the Lord is greater than the fear of King Nebuchadnezzar. You may be facing some hard trials this week where you have to go in through work and there's a boss who's getting on your last nerves. But the fear of God is stronger within you. So you say, well, God is going to be the one who tells the truth, every man be a liar. Because at this point, I don't care if I get fired from here. I know God's already got another job prepared for me. I don't care if that person leaves me. I know God already has someone prepared for me. Amen? My last point, I'm getting here. It is what it is. Turn to your neighbor one last time. Say, it is what it is. Say it like you mean it, because some of y'all been in a position. It is what it is. It's the way you act. You know that takes time. The last one that I want to touch on is how Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego allowed God to work out their situation. We find out that through the rest of this story, King Nebuchadnezzar is fed up. Somebody said, fed up. Red in the face. I don't know if you got that one friend who, they're a little lighter on the side of the earth. And when they get mad, they turn red like a tomato. We can imagine this in the character of King Nebuchadnezzar. He is fed up. He is flustered. So much to the fact that he increases the temperature of the furnace. So much. Listen. I want you to picture this. It's so hot, y'all, that the guards who tie up the three Hebrew men are perished due to the heat. Now, wait a minute. Now, this is a little traumatic here because the fire is already hot. So how is it that the men who are supposed to be thrown into are dead as well. My God, y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get it. It's also recorded in the